What's going on, everybody? I am Mac, back with another video. As always, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram. Link is in the box below. I ain't too happy in this one, so I suggest if you're wearing headphones that you turn the volume down. If you're watching this on a PC, turn the volume down, because I'll be honest with you guys, I really did not want to make this video because last month when this was an issue with George Pickens, I said that I wasn't going to touch on it at that time because I thought it was just one thing. And if it continued to happen again, I'd get more vocal about it. And after last Saturday, where he blatantly just stood there like an idiot, stood there like the lazy slug that he is, the careless, spineless, dickless, hopeless receiver that he is, the prima donna that he is. And now that it's getting more and more attention on social media, I really don't have a choice but to address it. So George Pickens, if you saw last Saturday's game against the Colts, Jaylen Warren's trying to run in for a touchdown, and George Pickens, who we all know is a really good blocking wide receiver who gets physical up front, just decides to stand there, watch his teammates struggle to fight off a guy, and not even try to wrestle him off. You, sir, are 100% lazy. That right there is something I have zero tolerance for as a fan. And back a month ago when you were throwing a little bitch fit about the touchdown that wasn't against the Bengals, guess what? That was on you too, pal. Because all you had to do was hold on to the ball, but you dropped it. And then you started whining about how you don't get the ball enough. And you know what? Looking back on it, it's no wonder you don't get the ball enough because you don't try. When you are out on the field, pal, you give it your all. Snap after snap, play after play, you go out there and you work. And as I said, laziness, lack of effort, whining is something I have zero tolerance for as a fan. Why's that? Because my entire lifestyle is based off of hard work, dedication. Every single day, I put my best foot forward knowing that I may not like it, but I suck it up and do it anyway because I don't make millions and millions of dollars a year to act like a little pussy like George Pickens does. Man, oh man, I said the other day that he deserves to don this logo. Oh my God, was I wrong. But now you're starting to show your true colors. You're starting to become Chase Claypool and Antonio Brown. I also said in that community post that I was proceeding with caution and that I would not make the same mistake that I made with Antonio Brown. And here I am, not making the same mistake that I made with Antonio Brown. But that ain't all. When Pickens was asked by the media, okay, because are you aware that whether you like it or not, you have it written in your contract that you owe the media information? Every press conference, you owe the media information. All they're doing is their job. Okay? No one likes facing the media. No one likes to deal with them. I get it. But it is written in your contract that you owe them information. And when he was asked about why he didn't block or about his, therefore, lack of effort with that block, this guy has the balls to look at the media and say, I didn't want it to be a Tank Dell situation where it's a season-ending injury. I was trying to avoid an injury. And then he was pressed even further by saying, you people that you people that saw that play, why I didn't block, you've obviously never played football, something along those lines. Really? Really, George? You're going to sit there, give a complete cop-out answer, and just slap them right in the face when they're asking you a perfectly legit question. When they're sitting back praising you for your blocking and for your effort, you are the first to thank them for it and the first to pump your chest like big chest AB and let it get to your head. Oh, but the minute they question you about something, you get all defensive about it like the sensitive prima donna pussy-ass player that you are. Well, since those media people obviously don't play football, well, let me tell you, George, and I'm looking at you dead in the eye right here, pal. You're now dealing with not only a Steeler fan, but you're dealing with one who actually did play football. Granted, it was over a decade ago that I played, but I still played. I may not have played offense, but as a former defensive lineman and a former linebacker, I had to go up against blockers, pal. And I can tell you, you gave zero effort on that whatsoever. You ought to be embarrassed. Everyone's calling you the best wide receiver on this team, the best player on this offense. Even Jaylen Warren called you out on it. You better be grateful for two things, pal. That A, Mike Tomlin's too nice to bench your ass based on that. Because we know if Mike Tomlin had any sort of a backbone, he would have benched you when he saw that for your lack of effort, helping out your team. You ever hear of taking one for the team, pal? If you get hurt, you get hurt. That's all there is to it. And secondly, you better be grateful that I'm not your head coach. Because if I was your head coach and I saw that, oh my God, I would immediately grab you by the ear, take you right to the bench, and I'd be like, okay, buddy, one of two things went on over there. Either you're hurt or you're not giving 100% effort. Get your ass on the bench. And you would not see that playing field until you give your all. That's all there is to it. That was absolutely disrespectful, what you said to the media and how you treated your teammate right there. It's a team sport, pal. That's the problem with the NFL nowadays. You have all these sensitive wide receivers and all these sensitive players and all these me-first players. And this ain't the only one that we've had. We've had quite a plethora of them as far as wide receivers go. You know what? I said before that if Pickens were to walk, I would not give Pickens a second contract because while I did understand him with his frustration against the Patriots where he wasn't getting getting thrown the ball to, looking back on it now, it's like, yeah, I get you're frustrated, pal, but how about you not throw a bitch fit on TV about it and just give more fuel or more ammo to people who like to laugh at us? This is another Antonio Brown situation. This is another Chase Claypool situation. Another Juju Smith-Schuster situation. Another Martavis Bryant situation. I could go on and on. And at this point, no, I don't want Pickens here. You can go join your boyfriend Deontay Johnson over and just leave the team if you're a me-first player and you're going to whine and cry that you don't get the ball. I watched Antonio Brown leave. I watched Martavis Bryant leave. I watched Plaxico Burress back in the day leave. I watched Hines Ward retire. Losing you ain't shit, pal. You ain't shit. It won't make a difference to me at all. No skin off my nose if you leave. We can always draft another receiver, and we can draft one, and we can mentally discipline one. You ain't shit, Pickens. Who are you to act like that? Fuck you. For real. Went from 0 to 100 real quick. That was completely and utterly embarrassing what I saw with that lack of effort right there. And yeah, I take offense to it because I'm a hard worker. I wake my ass up every single day, work my ass off out at the gym, and then bust my ass at work. So Pickens, if you're so mad that you're not getting thrown the ball enough, hey buddy, you want to trade jobs? I would love to get paid millions and millions of dollars a year to catch a football. Even if I suck at it, I'll still go out there and give my 100% effort. I would love to make millions of dollars to play a child's game. You want my job, pal? Minimum wage? Not minimum. You want my job, pal? A nice, boring old factory job where you're lifting heavy boxes all day. You're getting yelled at by your boss all day, driving a pallet jack all day, helping people who are hurt. Want to trade jobs? Because I will gladly switch places with you in a heartbeat. You want to complain about a job, take my job. You would never last with the job that I have because you're mentally weak and you're a coward, and it's a reflection of our coward head coach who has lost the locker room. And that's all I gotta say. Fuck George Pickens, man. Grow the fuck up. Anyway, I'm Mac, checking on out for the day. Have a good one, everybody.